This is day 2 of being in Paris, and guess what? My phone completely died on me.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jalisa if you're new here, and in this video I will be taking you all with me on my recent trip to the beautiful, fabulous city of Paris. Oh my goodness, y'all. I know I say this with all of my travel videos, but I must say I absolutely loved Paris. Top to bottom, left to right, this city is super amazing with so much history and character. So make sure you watch the end because I will be showing you all the things that me and my family did in Paris. Bonjour, good morning everyone. This is our first day in Paris. We are having a very late start to our day because we got in last night at like 2 a.m. So we are out very, very late, but we're going to make the best of it. Today is all about just seeing some of the major sites and enjoying the city. So let's not waste any more of our day and let's get at it. Since we started our day off late, we kind of eased into our activities and kicked things off with a boat ride that had amazing views of the Eiffel Tower and the beautiful bridges in the city. While the boat ride gives you great views, if you are going during the winter time, I highly doubt you will stay on the rooftop of the boat the entire time. Myself and Parker, we dipped out a little bit just to get warm and then pop back out occasionally. But overall, I really enjoyed this boat ride, and it's just a great way to see and enjoy the sights of Paris.
Bonjour, y'all. This is day 2 of being in Paris, and guess what? My phone completely died on me. It cracked out on me. It is not working. I am going to explore and enjoy Paris without a phone, hopefully until like 4:30. I have an appointment with the Apple store to see if they can help fix my phone, but I don't know if you all have ever experienced it when like your phone just all of a sudden gives out and you don't know why and you're upset. Like, that's how I felt. I felt like, oh my gosh, my phone. So yeah, that is the eventful thing that took place yesterday. So that is why I didn't get much footage of the evening, but it is what it is. We're about to make the best of it. I still have my camera, so that's good news. I need to finish getting dressed, and then we are going to head to, I cannot pronounce the name of the museum, but it is the museum that has the Mona Lisa in it. And then we're going to enjoy the rest of Paris. Let me just say this, y'all. Paris is a beautiful, lovely city. I'll just leave it like that. If you haven't noticed already by watching this video, it is beautiful and lovely. So let's get at it. Despite my phone completely crapping out on me while in Paris, we still kept things moving. We had a tour booked for the Louvre Museum, which is the largest art museum in the entire world. And I will say, when you come to this museum, you will feel the just grand scale of this museum. This museum has 5 floors, and the museum is broken up into 3 different areas. And from the moment you walk into the museum, there's just art and so many things to view, to take in, that our tour guide told us that for anyone, if someone wanted to view each piece of artwork in the museum for a total of 10 seconds,
it would take about 13 weeks to get through the entire museum. So that just lets you know the grand scale of this museum. Outside of this museum housing the Mona Lisa, this museum also had some other interesting exhibits like the crown jewels, Napoleon's apartment. They had a Egyptian area, the crucifixion of Christ not on the cross. There were a ton of exhibits that outside of going to see the Mona Lisa, there's just so many beautiful things to see. But of course, most people come to this museum to see the pyramids outside as well as the Mona Lisa. And I will say, if you're coming here to see the Mona Lisa, manage your expectations. You will most likely not get a close-up picture of the Mona Lisa without having 10 to 15 people around you cramping your style. So, and the Mona Lisa is super small. It's worth going to see to say you saw the Mona Lisa in person, but I will say that there are a lot more interesting art pieces in the museum than the Mona Lisa. Y'all, I'm so exhausted. Warning, if you go to the museum that I cannot pronounce, there's going to be a lot of walking, so make sure you wear comfortable shoes and you drink plenty of water. Thankfully, we found a cafe that is across the street from the Apple store, so we can hang out here until it's time for me to go get my phone hopefully fixed, or I have to buy a new one. Bonjour. I was able to get a new phone, so that issue is settled, and now we are heading to Disney. What a interesting story to add to our trip here to Paris. For our final full day in Paris, it was all about Parker, and what better way to allow her to enjoy her trip and make it memorable than going to Disneyland Paris. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I am not a Disney fanatic, but I was super excited to go to Disneyland. I have gone to Disney World years ago, and I will say, it's just something about going to a Disney attraction and facility that just brings out the inner child in you. And I was super excited to go. We ended up getting on 2 rides, and then we spent 2 hours waiting for Mickey Mouse, waiting to see Mickey Mouse. So I would highly recommend anyone who is going to be going to Disneyland Paris or any Disney World to pay the extra money to get the Fast Pass. But all in all, we had a great time, and I really wish that we did not end up leaving the next day, because I would have loved to have stayed the entire day until the park closed instead of leaving early. despite having a little bump in the road with having to buy a new phone, I really enjoyed the city of Paris. It really reminded me of New York City, and honestly, I could see myself and my family living in Paris. The city has so much character. I wish I could have traveled more of like just the true energy of the city, but it is an absolutely breathtaking city, and I know for a fact we will be going back to Paris. Aside from the city being very beautiful, we were able to find a few good food spots that I definitely would recommend and plan on revisiting when we come back to Paris. Due to the limited amount of time that we had for this trip, we did not even get to go to see the Notre Dame and the Palace of Versailles. So we will definitely be making a trip back to Paris. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I will see you in the next video below.